Hey, what's up, Supremo Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Today's boo-boo card of the day is going to be none other than Numel AR. Yes, just regular Numel hanging out in the fields. Nothing weird or conspicuous about this Numel. Great card, great AR. There's a lot of AR cards, in my personal opinion, that are kind of slept on. Nobody really talks about them. They have just as good art as some of the actual alternate art cards. You should check out that regular Numel hanging out in that field. The Numel, yes, I'm aware that thing is back there 100%. I paid for him. That homie is going to be used in the videos. I'm getting my money's worth. That is a meme and a half right there, man. I can't say Pokemon Center. What are you doing? Anyway, want to talk about some stuff. I have a nice little thing where I like to actually peruse some stuff. I was not actually looking at this. Someone actually sent this one to me in particular. I appreciate them for sending it out. I don't want to name drop, in case someone gets mad and gets their fifis a little hurt or something like that. Anyway, nice little auction, nice little listing. And I don't know what it is about listings nowadays. Sometimes people just do some crazy ones. I got a couple of them listed out that they're just so funny. They're so goofy to look at. And like you can just genuinely tell people either A, are in this shit purely for like the money, or B, they barely know what the hell they're talking about and they'll list some stuff out. This is a little bit of both, in my personal opinion, and we'll list that up. So right here, we got ourselves a nice little auction on Golding. It is a 2000 Pokemon Gym Challenge First Edition Rare Holofoil Blaine's Charizard, number 2 in the set. Signed by Logan Paul. Oh, that's good stuff right there. PSA 9 with Logan Paul's little slimy, slippery digits all over that stuff right there. Check it out. Right on front of Charizard, too. Right in the flames. It looks like the signature of Logan Paul is turning into flames right there. The Maverick striking again, going up that stuff. Current bid's $100. A PSA 9 for this typically goes for roughly like 900 to 1100 bucks. Do what you will with that. That's completely up to you. Hey, maybe we can get this card sold for the homie. Hey, free of charge, bud. I'm here for you. But it's not necessarily. I mean, the Logan Paul signature is a little goofy. It's what old man types that is kind of what makes me a little goofy about this stuff. Just seeing this listing right here where someone has posted up. So, I'm sorry. I'm reading it. So, I'll get through it. Just 1 second. Logan Paul. All right. I've got it. I've got this shirt right here. 23.6 million subscribers. Logan brought tons of publicity with his box breaks in 2020 and holds the record for the most expensive Pokemon card purchased. Record breaking Logan Paul, baby. God damn. PSA 10 Pikachu. Illustrator. I'm 30 years old, so I don't quite get into him, but he's a celebrity with Gen Z, so I think personally that his signed PSA 9 Blaine's Charizard slab will only go up. Bro, I got some bad news for you about Charizard slabs. I really do. We're not playing with the same market they were playing with a little bit ago. Not to say the value won't increase. I'm not a fucking market expert or anything like that. I'm not really a Charizard. I've been pulling a lot of Charizards lately. Maybe I'll be an expert here next year. Get back to me this time next year. I may have a better answer for you, but yeah, vintage Charizard value ain't been looking so good lately. I'm not saying like it's a worthless card or anything, but that value's dropped considerably. There are several people who've done discussions about like vintage cards, and essentially the drive for them isn't quite what it was before. Yes, people still like the cards. Yes, still people fucking go nuts to butso for pulling a base set Charizard. It is not the same value that it was like at the peak of its hype or anything like that, especially the Blaine's Charizard. I remember that one being pulled and like a PSA 10 of that going for like 30,000, 25,000, something stupid is what I was going for. It's dropped a good little bit. You can pick up a PSA 9 for about 1,100 bucks, and it won't have Logan Paul's weird greasy signature on it. The part that I find funny about this and like reading this, it's basically going over Logan Paul's whole career. I mean, right down there, you got Logan Paul wears rare Charizard card. It's a boxing match. First of all, it's not even the right Charizard. He's wearing a fucking first edition Charizard in that, and that was a BGS 10, not a PSA 9. So there's something with that. Not only is Logan Paul kind of a weird topic to discuss in the Pokemon community nowadays, especially because of how divided it is. Some people love that Logan Paul stepped in this bitch. Some people love that he came in and drove up the value of a lot of cards and brought in a ton of scalpers and a ton of bad people. Of course, he brought in some good people too, but to deny the fact that some fucking assholes came into this community because that dude just didn't happen, I mean, you're kidding yourself. The thing with that stuff, though, is other than, him being a CoffeeZilla exploit right there where he basically blew his whole thing up, and Logan Paul in this community is basically like a weird, not to be trusted and kind of weird guy, with the boxes that weren't real, that whole thing with the base set box stuff, liquid marketplace, the crypto zoo thing that happened with that as well, that whole debacle with that. I mean, Logan Paul is a really weird subject to like legit Pokemon fans nowadays. But I think the thing that got me is he's like, I'm 30 years old, so I don't really get him. But I think the Gen Z part of that will really like this card. They'll really appreciate it. So like homeboy right here doesn't even like back what he's saying. In my part, like he doesn't believe anything about this card. He doesn't care that it's signed by Logan Paul, but some fucking TikTok Zoomer, fun dip licking, old amazing world of gumball watching fool is going to be into that stuff. Some TikTok Zoomer humor is going to be into that stuff. And he's trying to dump this off on you because Logan Paul, and this is my personal opinion, because Logan Paul is kind of a weird person that signed your Charizard card anyway. Yes, big Pokemon card purchases, big guy. Logan Paul is one of those subjects that people either are like, yeah, this guy really drove up my Pokemon collection, and then that fucking plummeted after like the whole thing settled. I mean, we're playing in a modern card game right now. Or people are like, yeah, fuck that dude. He did all this scammy type stuff. He's a weird guy to talk about here in the first place. Surrounded himself with collectibles guru, did a bunch of stuff with the Crypto Zoo stuff, and then Liquid Marketplace is like just in shambles. That place is barely, like, does anybody even talk about that place anymore? Whatever. It's just funny. This listing, it's funny, just the whole thing, like start to finish, several listings. Hey, best of luck selling your Charizard. Maybe they'll get that out there. I just think it's goofy how this is being proposed, and like Logan Paul's signature, in my personal opinion, doesn't mean anything on a Pokemon card. That's just me. That's how I feel. Let me know how you feel about that in the comments below. More goofy listings to come soon. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate all the loves for the openings and all that. I really do appreciate that. Appreciate the Wiglet love. He's here to stay for a while. And yeah, see you later, virgins. Have a good one. Thank you. Thank you.